Guys, we're going to crown a new world champion here.
I think he's out, guys. This is it.
It's going to be a new world champ. That's it.
What?
That is it. Ring the bell. That's it. A new world champion. Oh, wow.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoons Delight. Let's talk about this, man. MJF versus Samoa Joe for the AEW World title, and boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, did I ever like the end? I love that fucking ending, bro, on so many levels, man. And I just want to talk about the beginning before we get into the what happened towards the end of the match, man. Let's talk about MJF, man. That, first of all, great job by AEW with that opening video package with the New Yorkers or the Long Island natives who were talking about Moxley being their scumbag and everything like that, and hyping them up before the match. It was beautiful. Whoever put that, like I said, whoever put that together, they did a beautiful job on it. It got the crowd hyped. Because one thing, I'm not from New York, but I've been there a number of times where I know one thing about New Yorkers. They're very prideful. They love their hometown. They love New York City, bro. And they're very proudful people. And I know they were loving that. I know they was loving that shit. They love to represent New York, bro. So MJF comes out. And he wore a stellar robe too. Like he had, he's always got the little Ric Flair mantra when he goes out there and stuff. Even does his little strut in the ring. And I think he said it was the most magical place in the world or something like that on his robe. It was pretty cool. And I mean the crowd went apeshit for him. It's almost like a CM Punk with Chicago type thing. MJF is so loved, man. I mean, he's gonna go down as one of the most loved heels of all time, bro. Stone Cold was actually, I believe he was supposed to have been a heel. They ended up really making him a tweener because he was so loved by the damn crowd. But he might be one of the, he might be the top, most over heel of all time. But I think MJF going to be in the top 5 when it's all said and done, man. Because that AEW crowd, no matter how he tries to shit on them and everything like that, they love this dude, man. And so MJF, when they were calling Bassar, scumbag, something like that, I think that was the chant. I love how MJF broke character and was really appreciating the support from the crowd. You could tell it meant a lot to him. I saw an Israel flag as well. He could tell that I think he was about to shed some tears, man. I think he was about to shed some tears. I was about to shed some tears for him. Because that was like a full come circle moment for MJF. As he's done these first, 4 years in the company of AEW. It was like a full come circle moment for MJF, man. Like I said, it was just truly special to see that, man. But let's go over how this went. So Adam Cole, baby, came out with MJF to support him. He's still on the crutches and stuff like that. And now we know why he's still on the goddamn crutches. So we're going to talk about that in the next video. But Adam Cole, man, he comes out there to support MJF against a very tough Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe looks pride to get this title off of MJF, man, who's had it since last year at Full Gear. So he's gone about a good 400 plus days with the title. Let's see how this went towards the end here. So moments later, MJF applied the salt of the earth on Joe's bad arm, right? And used some wrist tape. Now, remember, MJF also had a bad shoulder, torn labrum. So he had his, sort of in one of those shoulders, not sling, but I forgot what they call it, man. But he had it strapped up like that. But so they both were kind of wounded going towards the end of the match. Joe slipped out and then wrenched MJF's bad shoulder with a submission hold. Cole encouraged MJF to reach for the ropes. MJF eventually did break the hold. They got to their feet and Joe applied a sleeper hold. MJF shoved Joe into the referee to get a ref bunt going. So the ref was down. MJF low blow Joe at this point, who was on the middle rope. MJF followed up with an F5. MJF made the cover, and the referee slowly started to come over and count. But Joe kicked out. Adam Cole was kind of viciously getting pissed that the referee was counting so slow. But remember, he was out of it because he got bumped. MJF asked Cole for the diamond ring. And he gave it to him. Cole struggled to find it at first and eventually passed it to MJF. And that was crucial because now we know why he struggled to give it to him too, man. Now we know why. He did it on purpose. Joe caught him in a coquina clutch. A referee checked MJF's arm, which fell 3 times. And when it falls that 3rd time, guys, he's basically out. So the referee hesitated and then told the timekeeper to ring the bell. MJF loses the AEW World Championship to Samoa Joe in almost 18 minutes. Wow. And it was very surprising because everything went silent in the ring. Like, MJF has some good momentum until the end of it. But it was like Samoa Joe, it was like, did Samoa Joe actually win? Because we hadn't seen a different AEW World Champion since last year, November, bro. MJF has literally had this title the whole 2023. Except for that night, December the 30th. So, World's End. And all day, New Year's Day, because that's another day, right? But, I mean, New Year's Eve. So, MJF loses it, bro. That's crazy. But I will say this, and I kind of wanted to do a poll for this, but I was busy, man, on my community tab. But one thing that I will say is this. I said it was a possibility Samoa Joe could be the one. I felt like, and remember, what was MJF teasing like the last few years, or the last couple of years? January 1st, 2024, the supposed day that his contract is supposed to expire. So, we're going to talk about that in the next video. But that is how the match went, guys. Samoa Joe is the new champion. He's going to be an interesting champion. He's been a champion before. So, I think Samoa Joe could definitely handle it. I think he had the ROH championship, didn't he? Samoa Joe can handle this. He can handle being at the top. He'll probably, I would love for him to have at least do Revolution. Get a full run with it, at least 2 months before they change hands. But Samoa Joe, he's going to be a good champion, man. He's a really good heel, too, right now. So, Samoa Joe, man, is your champion, bro. And they did a really good job because at All Out is when the interactions between MJF and Samoa Joe kind of resumed. Was at All Out, and then ever since then, they've been kind of pinpointed to this match. So I think that this is the best opponent for him to lose to, and we'll have to see how this goes. Who gets it? Who gets it after that, man? So go on ahead and give me your thoughts on this, man. Give this video a like, share, subscribe. We'll talk about what happened after the match next with the Devil Mask. Thank y'all for watching. After Dudes to Light.